Guten Morgen. Andrew is overseas again. This may or may not be a city that you actually recognize if you are well traveled. We are in Switzerland. And it's all gonna start right here in the city of Lucerne. So, this right here is one of the main tourist hotspots, I would say, throughout Switzerland. And I'm just kind of like, passing through on my way to Engelberg and Tietlitz and Grindelwald. The main purpose of this is snowboarding, but because you got to come through this town on the way, which is famous in a lot of ways for a lot of things, I figured I would spend the night here and make some videos from here. So this is one of the main tourist attractions, probably the icon of Lucerne. This is Chapel Bridge. The local name is Kapelbrook. Now, this is a bridge from the 14th century, I believe. And this is actually the oldest wooden bridge in Europe. Now there's two bridges like this across the river here. This is the one that, like I said, it's the main icon. That water tower right there that you see is original, and of course all the woodwork is original, and so are the paintings, which I'm going to show you in a second. Only the shingling on the roof is not, because there was actually a nasty fire in the 1990s and they actually had to do a little bit of renovation. Now, here's something that really makes it cool. And that's the paintings inside. They were done in the 16th century by a gentleman by the name of Heinrich Wagmann. And these are just, a few examples of some of these. I mean, there's just a ton of them. Oh, by the way, there's actually, if you can see it, that's actually the other bridge that is completely intact. And behind there is the Gutsch Hotel, which, if you can take that little tram up, it actually gives you a really, really sick view of the city. So, we're gonna walk along the bridge here. I'm just gonna kind of keep this focused towards the top. Some of these are actually preserved really well. I don't know if I mentioned this before. These are 16th century paintings about the Swiss history as well as the mythology, and they are all original. Some of them are in great shape, others not so much, and then some of them look like they need the same kind of cleaning that the Sistine Chapel got to kind of patch all the soot off the ceiling there from people lighting candles and all that. Oh my gosh, it does light up. I was looking for the lights earlier because I'm like, okay, what are we going to do when it gets dark? But I guess we don't have to worry about that. Now, another thing I want to mention about Switzerland is it's best explored by rail, and the trains are on time, like to the minute. It's like crazy. It's like you take the train system here in Switzerland, and then you kind of compare it to the MBTA. Like, it makes you never want to set foot on the T again. This is what I was talking about right here. That could use a little bit of cleaning, but you know what? I don't know if I would want to mess with it. I'm so glad that those are not vandalized. There's a little bit more Lucerne. And what we're gonna do is the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you up to the city wall right here behind me. This is that other attraction I was talking about. This is the Lion Monument, and then this was carved in the side of this rock here, you know, quite a few hundred years ago actually. This was during the French Revolution, and it, you know, it's meant to be, you know, a dying lion in reference to, you know, all the soldiers that, you know, had fought again in the French Revolution to defend King Louis XVI. And then up there is another little tower, and I'm not sure what the significance of that is, but we're about to find out. So this is not something I was actually expecting to find here. The natural monument that you see in front of you is what is left behind after the Ice Age. Apparently, 20,000 years ago, a glacier covered all of Switzerland, and they kind of excavated this entire area and found tons of fossils that are inside. So I'm going to show you that. This is the Glacial Museum. Let's check this out. Apparently this is something else. And it's kind of freaking me out. Okay, so this is the last thing right here. This is a glacier museum, and you know, it's part of this whole museum complex again, next to the Lion Monument. The receptionist was kind enough to sell me a ticket for 10 francs because I came like a half hour before closing, so I'm like basically kind of running around like Eric Cartman in Casa Bonita, you know, trying to like experience everything that it has to offer, and, you know, kind of, you know, with a couple minutes at each thing. So interesting. Okay, so what you see right here is we're gonna go in there in a second. We're basically during the French Revolution, the locals actually, you know, kind of built a wall. No, I'm not going to say it. They built a wall to kind of protect the city. It kind of stretches all the way down. Across the riverbank. I wanted to show you this one really nice painting right here. And then we'll kind of finish up. Oh, here we go. That's a view. Beautiful. Nothing like a snow-covered Alpine town. And there you go. And I can go into a lot more of the history and everything here, but that would make this clip incredibly long. So, once again, I just want to do what I always do, and thank you for tuning in. And I'm gonna be kind of bringing things up a little bit out of sync here, because I'm here for 5 days, and I'll probably be doing, you know, multiple clips today, but I'm only gonna upload one a day. So just bear with me, and don't forget to follow me on Snapchat at AndrewSH1987 and on Instagram at Globe_Whisperer. So, finish this off with another picturesque view of the Alps and Lucerne. Tune in tomorrow.